Let me ask you something, and I want you to really think about it. Why is it that some people in their 60s, 70s, even 80s still walk into a room with their head high, their steps strong, and a spark in their eyes, while others the same age are hunched over, short of breath, barely able to make it from the living room to the kitchen without needing to sit down? I've seen it up close. And here's my honest confession. It's almost never just old age. That's what we tell ourselves to feel better. But in reality, it's the quiet, daily choices we make, or fail to make, that decide how we age. And here's the hard truth. Poor circulation is like a thief in the night. It doesn't announce itself loudly at first. It starts small. Maybe your hands and feet feel cold more often, or you notice you get tired quicker than you used to. You think, that's just part of getting older. But while you're ignoring it, it's quietly robbing you, stealing your energy, your strength, your independence, even the joy you once felt waking up in the morning. Most people don't realize poor blood flow can speed up aging, damage your heart, fog your memory, and even shorten your life. And it doesn't matter how much money you have, how careful you think you are. If your circulation slows down, your body begins to shut down piece by piece. But here's the good news. You're not powerless. Imagine if I told you that just one simple daily drink, something you can make in minutes, could help wake up your blood vessels, feed your brain and muscles, and give you back the energy you thought was gone for good. This isn't a magic trick, and it's not some fancy supplement you have to order online. This is something real, something proven, and something you could start tomorrow morning, and within days, you'd feel the difference. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what that drink is, how it works inside your body, and the little-known reason why it's been overlooked by so many for so long. And I promise you, if you think you've heard all the tips for senior health before, you haven't heard this. Now, I have to be direct with you. If you're over 60 and you care about living strong, staying independent, and avoiding the slow slide into weakness and dependence, you cannot afford to click away from this video. No one is coming to do this for you. Your health is your responsibility. And if you haven't subscribed to Elderly Spring yet, I have to ask, why? Why would you risk missing life-changing information that could keep you walking, thinking, and living on your own terms for years longer? If you truly care about yourself or the people you love, hit that subscribe button right now. And if you won't, at least tell us why in the comments. Be honest with yourself. Are you ready to gamble with your health? So, are you ready to learn the daily drink that could change the way you feel every single day after 60? If your answer is yes, type, "I'm ready" in the comments. And let's begin. 1. The link between circulation aging. Let me tell you about a man named Harold. Harold was 72, and for years he thought his days of long walks and gardening were over. His legs felt heavy, his energy was low, and he'd convinced himself that this was just part of aging. But one day his granddaughter asked him to come play at the park, and he couldn't keep up. That moment broke something in him. He decided he wasn't ready to give up yet. What Harold didn't know then was this: circulation is the delivery system of life. Every single cell in your body depends on your blood to carry oxygen and nutrients. When circulation slows, it's like cutting down the supply lines in a city. Things start to break down. Muscles weaken, your skin loses its glow, your mind feels foggy. The myth is that slowing down is inevitable after 60, but that's not always true. Your age does not decide your vitality. Your habits do. The first step Harold took was simple. He started hydrating properly. Water keeps your blood at the right thickness so it can flow freely. Think of your circulation like a river. Without enough water, it turns sluggish, and life along the banks starts to die. And here's your takeaway. Start your day with a glass of water before anything else. It's the cheapest, easiest first step to better circulation. But hydration is just the beginning, because what you drink matters even more than how much. 2. The number one drink for seniors over 60. Now let's talk about Betty. Betty was 68, retired, and feeling more tired than she should. She loved her morning coffee, 3 cups before noon, but still found herself nodding off mid-afternoon. Then she came across a simple daily drink recipe from a friend, and within weeks she noticed her legs felt lighter, her walks got easier, and even her skin looked better. Why? This drink contained natural compounds that increased nitric oxide in the body. Nitric oxide helps relax your blood vessels, letting blood flow more freely. When your arteries open up, more oxygen reaches your brain, heart, and muscles, and suddenly, you're not dragging yourself through the day. Now here's the myth. Coffee is enough to keep you going. Coffee may wake you up mentally, but it doesn't necessarily improve your blood flow. In fact, too much caffeine can constrict your blood vessels. I'm going to tell you exactly what's in this drink. But not just yet. Because before you run to your kitchen, I need you to understand why most drinks seniors consume are actually slowing them down. 3. Why most seniors' favorite drinks do the opposite. Here's the trap most people fall into, thinking any liquid is good hydration. I once met a man who swore by his daily iced tea for hydration, until I saw how much sugar was in it. Or the woman who drank store-bought fruit juice every morning, not realizing it was more sugar than fruit. Sugar is one of circulation's biggest enemies. It inflames your blood vessels, makes your arteries stiffer, and forces your heart to work harder just to push blood around. Over time, it increases your risk for heart disease, stroke, and poor mobility. The myth is that juices and sweet teas are healthy because they taste fresh. But the truth is, if it comes in a bottle and it's sweet, it's probably doing more harm than good. The fix? Swap refined sugars for natural sweeteners like stevia, or better yet, train your taste buds to enjoy drinks without added sugar at all. Your arteries will thank you. Now that you know what to avoid, let's finally uncover the surprising ingredient that makes this daily drink so powerful, and why science backs it. 4. The science behind the secret ingredient. A few years ago, researchers studied a group of seniors who added this ingredient to their diets daily. The results? Improved blood pressure, better walking speed, and even better memory scores. This ingredient works because it helps your endothelium, the lining of your blood vessels, stay healthy and flexible. Think of it like oiling a rusty hinge. When your blood vessels are flexible, blood flows easier, nutrients reach your organs faster, and you feel more energetic. The myth here is that it's too late to improve circulation after 60. That's simply not true. Your body is constantly renewing itself. Give it the right fuel, and it will respond. The key is consistency. Small amounts every day beat large amounts once in a while. But here's the thing. This drink works even better when paired with one simple morning habit. 5. The morning routine that supercharges results. Let me take you back to Harold. Remember him from earlier? Once he started drinking this every morning, he added a 10-minute walk after breakfast. Just a gentle stroll around the block. Within a month, he could walk twice as far without stopping. Movement acts like a pump for your circulation. Your muscles squeeze your veins, helping blood return to your heart and pushing fresh oxygen into your tissues. The myth is that you have to run or lift heavy weights to see results. You don't. For seniors, gentle movement, walking, light stretching, even chair exercises, can dramatically improve circulation. So my advice? Once you finish your drink in the morning, move. Even if it's just walking to the end of your street and back. And if you think movement is optional, here's why your circulation depends on it. 6. How this drink helps more than just circulation. One thing people often notice is that their skin starts to look better. Better blood flow means more nutrients to your skin cells. It can also improve memory because your brain thrives on oxygen-rich blood. I knew a woman named Marie who started the drink for her tired legs, but she stayed on it because she realized she was remembering more details, sleeping better, and even waking up in a better mood. The myth is that circulation only matters for your heart. In reality, every organ, every cell depends on it. Here's a simple version of the recipe. Start with a base of clean water, add a natural nitric oxide booster like beetroot powder, mix in a splash of fresh lemon for vitamin C, and, if you like, a natural sweetener. But I'm still holding back one little twist, something you can add that takes the benefits to another level. But if you're not careful, one common mistake can cancel all these benefits. 7. The mistake that could reverse the benefits. I once had a viewer write in saying the drink stopped working after a month. We traced it back to one thing: he'd started drinking 2 sodas a day again. Caffeine in moderation is fine, but sodas and energy drinks are loaded with sugar and chemicals that constrict your blood vessels and dehydrate you. Even too much coffee can work against you. The myth is that any liquid counts as hydration, but not all liquids help circulation. Some actively harm it. The solution? Limit diuretics and avoid over-processed drinks. Stick to water-based beverages with natural ingredients. Finally, let's talk about how to start tomorrow without overthinking it. 8. How to start tomorrow without overthinking it. Here's the truth. You don't need fancy equipment or expensive ingredients. One viewer, James, started with a $5 bag of beetroot powder and some lemons from his garden. He prepped his drink every night before bed, left it on the counter, and drank it before breakfast. The myth is that healthy habits are complicated and costly. They're not. The hardest part is starting. Your action plan? Tonight, set out the ingredients. Tomorrow morning, drink it before you eat. Then move for 10 minutes. Repeat daily. And remember, this isn't just about a drink. It's about keeping your independence, your strength, and your joy for years to come. You know, losing mobility isn't just about struggling to walk. It's about losing pieces of your life you never thought you'd have to give up. It starts small. You stop taking the longer route at the park because the bench halfway through feels too far. You let someone else carry the groceries because the bags feel heavier than they used to. You sit out of a family trip because you're just a little tired. At first it feels harmless, even practical. But slowly the things you once loved doing, the places you once went without thinking, they start slipping away. And here's the part nobody warns you about. When you stop moving freely, your world gets smaller. Not just physically, but emotionally. Friends visit less because you don't get out much. Family stops inviting you on walks or outings because they don't want you to feel pressured. And before you know it, your days start blending into each other. The same 4 walls, the same chair, the same view. Poor circulation doesn't just make your legs heavy, it makes your life heavy. It can turn your independence into dependence. And when that happens, it's not just your body that suffers. It's your spirit. But here's the truth. You don't have to wait for that day. You don't have to let that slow decline creep in until one morning you wake up and realize you've given up more than you ever meant to. Every sip of the right drink, every glass you lift to your lips, is more than just hydration. It's a promise to yourself. It's you telling your body, I'm still here, I'm still in control, I'm still choosing life. Think about the people who count on you. The grandchild who lights up when you walk through the door. The neighbor who loves chatting with you during your afternoon walks. The friend who misses seeing you at church or community gatherings. You staying strong isn't just for you, it's for them too. So here's what I want you to do. Right after this video ends, walk into your kitchen. Look at what you've got. If you don't have the ingredients we've talked about, make it your mission to get them. Not next week, not when you remember. Today. Because every day you wait is a day your body doesn't get what it needs. I want you to picture yourself a year from now, walking further without stopping, standing taller, feeling steadier, sleeping deeper, laughing more. Picture the confidence of knowing your body is working with you, not against you. That version of you exists, and it's not far away. And if you're sitting there thinking, maybe I'm too far gone, let me be clear, you're not. Your body is ready to respond. Your blood vessels are ready to open up. Your energy is ready to come back. You just have to give it the chance. The next decade can be your healthiest yet. but it starts with the choices you make today. Now, as powerful as this drink can be, it's just one piece of the puzzle. The truth is, small daily habits can multiply its effects. Pay attention to your posture, because how you hold your body affects how your blood moves. Stand or sit tall, shoulders back, chest open. When you slouch, you're compressing the very pathways your blood needs to travel. Move a little more each day. I'm not talking about hours in the gym. I mean taking the long way to the mailbox, walking the grocery aisles instead of leaning on the cart, doing gentle stretches before bed. Your muscles are like a pump. When they move, they push your blood along, feeding every cell. And never underestimate the power of hydration. That drink we've talked about works best in a body that's already well hydrated. Keep a glass of water nearby all day and take small sips often. Dehydration thickens your blood, making your heart work harder, and we're trying to make things easier, not harder. The key? Consistency. Don't just try these habits for a week and give up. Give your body the respect of steady care, and it will reward you. I want to share a few stories because sometimes we need to see ourselves in someone else's journey. First, there's Dorothy, 74 years old, a retired teacher. She used to skip neighborhood walks because her legs ached halfway through. 3 weeks after starting this drink, combined with a short morning walk, she made it through the entire route without stopping. The next day, her neighbor told her, "You're walking like you did years ago." Dorothy said that was the best compliment she'd had in a decade. Then there's Samuel, 69, former mechanic. He had a habit of drinking 2 sodas every afternoon. His doctor warned him about his circulation, but Samuel brushed it off until he noticed numbness in his toes. He swapped those sodas for this drink, cut back on sugar, and within a month, the numbness faded. Today, he says his evenings feel longer because he's not falling asleep on the couch at 6 p.m. Finally, meet Angela, 65, who started the drink after a friend shared it. She didn't notice the changes in herself at first, but her daughter did. "Mom, you're glowing," she said one Sunday at dinner. Angela laughed, but deep down, she knew she felt different, stronger, steadier, and proud of herself for sticking with it. These aren't miracles. They're results of small, consistent actions, just like the ones you can take. Let's clear up a few common beliefs, rapid-fire style. True or false? Slowing down is just part of getting older. False. While aging changes the body, much of the decline we see is from habits, not age itself. True or false? Coffee in the morning is enough to get my blood moving. False. Coffee wakes the mind, but it doesn't necessarily improve circulation, and too much can even restrict it. True or false? If I drink juice, I'm automatically hydrating. False. Most store-bought juices are loaded with sugar, which can harm your arteries more than help them. True or false? Once circulation slows, you can't fix it. False. The body can adapt and improve at any age if given the right care. True or false? I have to exercise hard to see benefits. False. Gentle, daily movement paired with the right nutrition can make a huge difference. True or false? Any drink counts toward hydration. False. Some drinks, like sodas or alcohol, dehydrate the body. If you've believed any of these myths, you're not alone. But now you know better. Here's what I want you to remember. This isn't just about one drink. It's about creating a habit that works with your body every single day. It's about giving your blood the freedom to flow, your heart the support it needs, and your mind the oxygen it craves. Yes, this recipe can be your starting point, but it's part of a bigger picture, a lifestyle that keeps you mobile, independent, and confident. And here's a little secret. There's more than one recipe that can do this. In future videos, I'll share other drinks, foods, and simple routines that can keep your circulation strong for years to come. If you miss those, you're missing tools that could keep you living fully. So start today. Make the drink, take the walk, drink the water, repeat it tomorrow and the day after. You have more power over your health than you think, and the best time to take action is right now. So, Let's take a moment to remember what we've covered today. We talked about how circulation is the lifeline of your body, how it delivers oxygen and nutrients to every single cell, and why it's the foundation of energy, strength, and independence after 60. We uncovered the #1 daily drink that can open your blood vessels, feed your brain and muscles, and help you move through your day with more energy. We talked about the common mistakes, the sugary drinks, the excessive caffeine, the so-called healthy juices that quietly work against you. We looked at the simple steps you can start tomorrow, making the drink, staying hydrated, adding gentle movement, and sticking with it long enough for your body to thank you. Now I want to hear from you. What's your favorite healthy drink? Maybe it's something you've been making for years, or maybe it's something you're just now discovering. Share it in the comments, because you never know, your tip could inspire someone else to take that first step toward better health. And here's my honest ask. If you've watched all the way to this point, it means you care about your health, your independence, and your future. You care enough to learn. So don't stop here. Join our Elderly Spring family by hitting the subscribe button right now. This way, you'll never miss the simple, powerful tools that can help you stay stronger, longer. Think about it. The next video we share could hold the one tip that changes everything for you. Why would you risk missing that? So here's my challenge to you. Before you click away, commit to one thing you'll do today for your circulation. Write it down. Share it in the comments. Let's make this a space where seniors encourage seniors, where we don't just talk about health, we live it. Thank you for spending this time with me. You've already taken the first step by being here. Now take the second step and put what you've learned into action. Stay strong, stay informed, and I'll see you in the next video.